right, we are Embrace the Globe 21.
Yes, we are.
I'm Spencer.
And I'm Blue. No, I'm kidding. I'm Daniel.
Of course. And today we are doing, overall, in terms of our content careers, our second episode of Anthony Bourdain's Parts Unknown. We did an episode on Scotland on ETS 21, but we are doing this episode on ETG 21, and it is Thailand, and apparently it's the funniest one.
It's in the title, so it has to be right.
Because you believe everything you read on the internet.
I do.
Of course. President Lincoln said so back in
1943.
Yes. But anyway, you ready to go in?
Let's do it.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
I remember the moment I first realized I'd been living my whole life in black and white. It was like discovering a color I never knew existed before. A whole new crayon box full of colors. That was it for me. From then on, there was no putting the pieces back together, no going home. Things were different now. Asia had ruined me for my old life.
I took a walk through this beautiful world. Felt the cool rain on my shoulder. Found something good in this beautiful world. I felt the rain getting colder. Sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la.
It's gonna be fun right here.
Man. Going into this, I know you just, especially when traveling abroad, right? You just don't ask what it is.
Right.
Just that sentence, that question shouldn't belong in your list of checks, because 90% of the time you don't want to know.
Right. You just accepted the kindness of a stranger in a land that you do not call home.
Correct. I remember one time I was served, I'm pretty positive it was rancid goat, but it was goat. And I'm like, we drove here. I'm looking around like, did you guys see any goat at all? Where did the goat come from? Do you think it came from this man's freezer out here in the desert? Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
So, food poisoning, here we come.
Sometimes you have to get to that bad meal in order to experience the good one.
Yep.
Which is another Bourdain quote, by the way.
Yep.
I'm just following all the pages on Instagram dedicated to Bourdain.
Dude,
So
I love it. Yeah, sometimes you just got to bite the bullet so you don't have to bite the literal bullet.
exactly.
Yeah.
Whiskey for farmer.
Oh, that's good. This guy's trying to kill us.
They make more than 100 bottles a day, so 30,000 bottles. See, that's a lot of. That's a lot of. Did I do that right?
Yeah.
Or have I had too many whiskeys?
How did this happen? How did I get here? Coming into focus, the man across the table. He looks familiar. Maybe, if I can remember who he is, it'll be a clue as to where I am.
Okay.
Right, Andy. Andy Ricker. The white guy who cooks awesome Thai food.
Is it pretty spicy? Put that in there.
The Pok Pok in Portland, restaurants in New York. Andy's made a name for himself faithfully reproducing the cuisine of northern Thailand. The good stuff that comes from places
สุดยอด
like here. Rice Country. Chiang Mai Province. In this part of the world, you live and die by the harvest. Thai food is intensely regional, and northern Thailand in particular has many distinctive features. This is a world of fresh, delicious, spicy, meaty, salty, sour, sweet, bitter. Often with a just-picked herby dimension. And always, the most vital thing, giver of life, sticky rice.
Rice.
Andy here is constantly back and forth from America to Thailand for nearly 25 years now, looking for recipes, techniques, digging deeper and deeper into an amazingly complex and widely misunderstood cuisine.
So,
I gotta admit, the only Thai food that I know and enjoy is pad Thai. Like,
Yeah.
I love pad Thai.
I haven't gravitated towards Thai cuisine. I don't know why. I dig a lot of Middle Eastern, a lot of Indian dishes, a lot of spicy, like a lot of Central and South American dishes. But
Yeah.
like I was telling you before we recorded, like Eastern, Western Asia, those like that whole, it's like the Amazon to me. I'm like, I don't know anything about it.
Yeah. Even though the Amazon is a completely different area of the world.
Completely.
Yeah.
Like it's just I haven't tapped into any type of cultural aspects of that area.
Yeah, that's all right. We're doing it now.
Yep.
And I will say, if my geography is correct, Thailand is very close to India. And the one Thai restaurant that I saw in Annapolis where I got a lot of those foods had curry on the menu. So maybe they're close neighbors. Maybe there's some overlap. We'll see.
Yeah. Hopefully there's not a lot of Americanizations that we've fallen prey to.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. We'll see.
An amazingly complex and widely misunderstood cuisine.
so,
ไทยก็พี่กรอกใส่
ใช่ครับ
And getting his ass chastised by a few aunties as he goes.
Okay.
On this trip, Andy's working on a new cookbook, investigating the eating and drinking culture of the region. Which might be why he thought of me, and why we're drinking Shine for breakfast.
Woo!
Where there's food, there's also going to be booze.
โชคดีครับ
And likely,
That's my kind of culture right there. When you drinking for breakfast, I'm there.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's the problem is when you drink at breakfast and are supposed to be productive. That's where I draw the line.
You sounded so American right
I'm
there.
like, whoa. We're drinking for breakfast. I got this. I can match your pace. But if we're about to go harvest some freaking crops, then no. We're not doing that.
I mean, it's probably...
Where's the bathroom?
They probably already did it, or it's out of season, or they're going to do it drunk, because that's just how they roll. I don't know if that's how it is, but we'll find out.
That's not how I roll. That's how I float down a river. Like, I don't do that.
ครับ
and likely, a lot of it.
Oh, it's good. This is nemprik ong. You make a chili paste with chilies, garlic, shallot, shrimp paste, and tomatoes. And then you mix it with pork.
Just for you. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then Nightlife is awesome.
Isn't it delicious? This rice is grown here in the village. You just kind of make a little spoon-shaped ball with it.
Now, what's the famous greeting? Is it, have you eaten yet, or have you had rice?
It's both. Literally, it means, have you eaten rice yet? But what it really means is, how's it going?
It is assumed that if you haven't eaten yet, things are not going well. If you've eaten, rice is such a fundamental component.
Eating is synonymous with eating rice. To eat a meal without rice would be unthinkable.
Man, that's like down south here. Like most of the elder ladies of this region will be like, "Have you eaten yet?" That's just the just as much of a greeting of how's it going.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Man,
Yeah.
I like that. Similarities. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a parallel, and plus the earlier bit with the aunties. That's who you want to go to for cooking.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What makes their whiskey special?
ทำมาจากข้าวอะ
Because of the flavoring that they add to it.
Conveniently, our hosts, in addition to having provided us with a fine meal, just so happen to run a distillery out back.
Hey.
They use a spice mixture they add to the yeast balls, let it ferment for 5 days,
Right.
and then she smashes it with a wood mallet.
Thai rice whiskey, Lao Khao, bucket of hooch, whatever you want to call it, this stuff is a delightful beverage that tastes better and smoother, apparently, the more you drink.
Oh, here we go.
วิสกี้
Sneaky, sneaky.
Well,
And then fried fish. I believe it's called Nile tilapia or Nile carp. They just salt the hell out of it and then deep fry it.
good stuff.
first one เซนแคสซูริน
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
This guy's trying to kill us.
Yeah.
โอเคโอเค
Kap kun mak kap man.
for my answer
Yes, for your uncle, yes. 69 years old.
Looking good.
He drinks half a bottle every day.
So it's pretty much the Keith Richards health and preservation plan. All right, I'm going to get healthy
Oh
too.
my god.
The whiskey, I have to say, is taking hold.
What are you?
That's the first pour of moonshine. Holy shit. That's like rubbing alcohol, dude. The first pour of moonshine is usually thrown away or burned or used for wounds. Like, good God, man. That first, whatever it produces, is getting the shit out of the shine. You usually take those first pours and you're like, and that's poison. Like, holy crap.
Come
Like-
on, man, live a little.
Oh no, I know, but I see the guys on TV and they don't live a lot or long. So, I've seen them on the History Channel. Holy crap. That's crazy. And he was like, oh no, the first pour. I'm like, oh my God. You have balls of steel, dude. Dude, the first pour moonshine, like, bro, you must have that international healthcare. It's different. Goodness.
Or just a
gracious.
more relaxed way of life.
Sorry.
Had. Okay.
In some clinically fascinating ways.
funny
I lost the plot.
That's okay. It all comes back to me as the world shifts, untilts.
Oh, yeah.
I know I've been looking out a whole lot of hotel windows these days, struggling to figure out where I am.
okay
Being here, throwing back shots of rice whiskey with these guys, I know I'm back in Thailand. Not just Thailand, but northern Thailand. Once known as Kingdom of a Million Rice Fields, it's a fertile, green, and gorgeous area, home of the ancient Lana people. Welcome to Chiang Mai Province, tucked up near the borders of Burma, China, Laos, India not too far away. All of them have left their mark on the food.
Nice.
Here's the local hooch,
big boy, here we
Lao
go.
Cow.
And if you're eating here, chances are you're also drinking.
Compared to the stuff we had this morning, this is substantially more harsh, I would say, and less fragrant.
More harsh and fragrant than what they had before? Wow. That's maybe they know what they're doing with that rice whiskey.
Can I be 100% honest? Like,
Okay.
I cannot drink liquor when it's hot.
No?
No, it just doesn't. Everything doesn't go well. That's an end of day thing. When I drink liquor when it's boiling hot outside, that's night time.
Okay.
But that's crazy, man. So the whiskey basically the shine they had in the beginning of the morning, that was delicious. And this is, I guess, mass produced.
Yeah, harsh. Yeah.
Okay.
And also a little bit earlier, I was correct that Thailand is near India. So I got that right.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Oh, man.
The village of Mayon. And this place is called Him Tang,
How did you find this place, Ben? We're in the middle of nowhere.
It's a very popular place.
a restaurant showcasing one of the distinguishing elements of northern Thai cuisine, the heavy use of animal protein.
You see the local people, they're lining up. Here in northern Thailand, pig reigns supreme. So most of the stuff we're eating here is made out of pig.
Okay, so what did you order?
Grilled pigtail.
That sounds superb. Yeah.
Yep. And then we ordered some saiwa, northern Thai herbal pork sausage.
Oh yeah, I'm on that.
Brain, some pig's brain.
Yeah, I'm not a big brain fan. A custardy sort of texture, coupled with a sort of nutty taste. Frankly, I'd sooner grab a big handful of nutsack, so to speak.
It's mixed with a curry paste and some herbs and stuff, thrown into a banana leaf and then grilled. It's like eating scrambled eggs. You'll love it. Then we ordered lu, raw blood soup.
Raw. What do you mean? If they don't cook it in the...
They do not cook the blood.
They put it into a hot soup.
No. This is raw blood.
Really?
Oh,
Okay, hold on.
that's why you don't ask, man.
There's two kinds that you can get here.
Okay. I almost paused it and made you look. But you know, the sausage, yes. The brain. I mean, if I could think of it as scrambled eggs, I'd probably be okay.
Yeah, just don't tell me. Don't tell me. I got you. You know.
But that blood soup, I don't think so, Scooter.
I could be. Hear me out. I could be tricked into having it. I bet I could be. Could be, because blood is very irony, right?
Mhm.
And what you put into it, it could absorb that flavor, kind of like meat, like a raw meat kind of thing. I could probably find a way through it. You know, I'd be like, it's unique taste, but you could not tell me what it is. That'd be my number one rule going over there, because there are no taboos over there.
Right.
So just don't tell me what it is, man. Tell me later.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got you.
Oh my God.
I'm never going to order no brain or no blood soup ever.
Only if someone else is paying for it.
Yeah. And they don't talk to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
One is the addition of ki-on, which means young shit. So it's basically the partially digested juice that's made from when a cow eats grass.
Oh God.
Shit juice is not.
Oh, jeez.
Exactly, yeah.
No.
I did not order that. We're not having that.
Okay, but we're not having it.
We're not having that.
Okay.
I'm thinking
Oh God. Thank God.
Listen, we're here on ETG. We know that our reach is global and massive and intergalactic. So if you do eat this and you love this, we don't mean offense. We know what we like. And I feel like I speak for Spencer when I say this. We have not eaten shit juice soup. So, pardon our expression.
Yeah. The closest I'll ever come to having that is something that I want to keep us monetized, so I won't say what it is. But I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We'll stick to the plain blood soup. Thank you very much.
And the way that they make it is they take the raw blood and they scrunch it with lemongrass for a long time. Because that kind of kills the gamey flavor of the blood, helps with the coagulation, and adds flavor. And then they actually make chopped lab, the minced meat salad, but it's raw. That goes in. A whole bunch of deep-fried krungnai, or innards.
บ้านลูกที่ได้ลำที่สุดก็ฮักตัวถึงได้ทำมา17 ปีเนี่ยบะหมี่ท่อเลย
Here it is. Ooh.
You're not kidding. That's like a horror movie. It's like CSI soup. I'm eating out of an open wound. Actually, that's completely delicious.
Utterly delicious.
It's delicious.
And that makes you look like a vampire. It's quite spicy. You can taste the chilies. It doesn't really taste like blood. It just kind of tastes sweet and rich. Let's see if we can change your mind about brains.
Delicious. I'm not lying.
This is delicious.
Anyone would just completely love this.
If you eat too much of this, you'll go blind. That's what they think.
Yeah, they said that about off, and I'm still here.
And it has to do with parasites and all kinds
What?
of shit. Can I tell you some stories about
Whoa, back up there about
we've
parasites.
got about 2 or 3 years ago, and a whole family in Nan province, all 7 of them died.
Oh, that's really, you probably should have told me that during the appetizer course, okay? Honestly, best meal I've ever had in Thailand. Ever.
I'm super happy to hear that.
I'd eat it out of Chris Christie's jockstrap on a hot summer day. This is CNN.
Oh yeah.
God.
I forgot this was on CNN.
Oh man.
Oh, but apparently it wasn't too bad.
Hey, and that's another reason. Like, you don't ask. You just don't ask. Like, that's a big reason. You just don't ask.
Yeah.
Because your mind can do insane shit to your palate, right? And you'll have that gag reflex ready, It's just don't tell me what it is, and I can 90% guarantee you I can power through it. Just tell me later, like after I've digested, after I've woken up the next day. Like, hey, by the way, you ate brains and blood. Like, fair enough.
In Chiang Mai, you can move in and out. From the quiet green of the countryside to just a few miles away, the madness and chaos of Chiang Mai City, second largest in Thailand. Spirituality, reflection, the serene beauty of the rice paddy, village life. Maybe next episode, Farang. This time it's all about consuming medically inadvisable amounts of food and drink.
Nice.
If Thailand is one of the best countries to eat in, cheers, then Chiang Mai is a particularly good city to find yourself hungry.
Oh, that's your frog.
That's the frog. Frog. It's basically taking that frog, grill him first, hack it up, fry the living bollocks out of it with garlic.
There's almost an inverse relationship. Like, the more hideous looking the dish, the more delicious it is.
As you probably noticed by now, the food here is not pad thai or green curry chicken. There are complex layers of flavor, sophisticated balances, spicy, sour, a little bitter, salty, herby. Color and texture are important. Crispy, soft, cold, hot, It's exactly this interplay between elements that makes Northern Thai food so thrilling and so addictive.
This place is called
Okay, so yeah, my prediction was correct. Not a lot of pad thai, not a lot of green curry. So
Well, for the sake of the argument, I don't think a lot of that food in its originality could be sold here.
no, hell no. You're not gonna get blood soup or grilled frog
Or brain? No.
or oh, you get brain, all right. Brains and eggs. That's a thing in my neck of the woods.
Oh my god.
Pickle pig feet, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's some parallel between my neck of the woods and Thailand. I'm not gonna make you eat it when you come down here. I don't even eat it myself.
No. And that's a clear no. I'm like, bro, I respect you and your culture down there, but don't ask me to eat it, so that way I don't have to reject it.
Yeah,
How about
yeah,
that?
yeah. And I would appreciate if you warned me about some things in Colombia if you
Yeah.
if I go down with you.
Just the women.
Just the women?
Yeah, just the women. Because you'll end up getting married, dude. Be careful, man.
I'll end up getting married.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's a risk I'm
Has
willing to
nothing
take.
has nothing to do with food though.
Okay. Okay. I'll take that risk.
Oh my goodness.
lab gao cham cha. Lab is the dish that they're known for, which is the mincemeat salad.
Now, what's that furry material there?
That's one of the many stomachs of the cow. It might be the third stomach. It's bitter. It means it has just a little bit of the bile. The gentleman over there, Uncle, he's the lob master. They win lob competitions.
Oh, yeah?
They're killing it. They're supporting the whole Dan family. The woman who just took her order,
Right.
her family, and her husband, who's the guy who's the cashier, the uncles, the aunties. When it gets really busy, the rest of the family comes and helps.
ตำปะปะยาป๊อกป๊อกตำปะปะยาป๊อกป๊อกไม่อยากมึงเข้ากัน
You famously said that you hate the word authentic. What does that word mean?
Depends on the context. If you're in the United States and you say a traditional authentic Thai restaurant, to me that has come to mean a standard Thai restaurant in America. That menu. When you come here, authentic is if you're the daughter of the woman who made this, then to you this is the most authentic version of that dish. If you're from Nan province, you still make la, but it doesn't taste like this. It's a little bit different.
The slob's amazing.
Yeah, that's a good mindset to have of what's authentic in America is just standard whatever you would get when you think of Thai food or Italian food
Yep.
or Mexican or Japanese or British or Irish pubs.
Yep.
And you don't really get authentic until you have cooked have been served something cooked by a family
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. And then even then it's like regionality. It's
Yeah.
like, is it authentic for the region? Like then you can break it down even more. So it's like, okay, authentic is a cheap way of saying as close to real as we can get.
Yeah, for the American palate, at least here in this
Yes.
country. Like, I guess the equivalent of that in the Southeast, where I hail from, is barbecue. Like, there's big regional differences
Mhm.
of that. Heck, even in my state of North Carolina, there's difference between Western barbecue and Eastern barbecue. So that's a thing for another one. But just as it's come up here, you know what I mean?
No, it's I like his little explanation of authentic, like you said.
Yeah, yeah.
Friday night, and Chiang Mai comes alive.
Thailand, we welcome. We love you.
Andy has promised a compressed eating and drinking grand tour of the city. A bounce by tuk-tuk from one place to the other until we simply can't take it no more. Next stop, it ain't Flavor Town. It's someplace beyond that, man. Way beyond.
Welcome to Thailand and happy stay here in Chiang Mai.
On your mark, get set, go.
Cheers.
This may surprise you, but I am not an alcoholic. I don't drink at home, ever. There's no beer in my fridge. If I'm not working, I'm not hanging out in bars. But if I was an alcoholic and I did hang in bars, I'd hang here.
Some karaoke, maybe?
Karaoke?
Even though the very mention of karaoke makes my blood run cold with fear.
You ordered French fries?
Yes, I did.
Apparently it's a indigenous specialty.
In Thailand, fen phi is probably one of the most popular menu items. They always have food to eat when you drink.
What is this whiskey we're drinking, by the way? I haven't really paid attention.
The whiskey we're drinking here is actually rum.
Oh, it's rum.
The whiskey we're drinking is actually rum. Thanks. Thanks. My sails are set. Onward to adventure. This is oddly flavored Coke. Well, actually, the Coke you're drinking is absolutely vodka. Well, that would explain a lot. Fuck, man.
Well, we know that Bourdain ain't capping when he says that he's not an alcoholic.
Yeah, Jesus, man. Oh, my God. Oh, God.
That's vodka you're drinking, right?
Mm-hmm. 100% not sponsored.
ยินดีต้อนรับท่านที่มีความเทศของหลวงพี่เปื้อนโจมักกินเหล้าเปื้อนโจมักกินเหล้ากินเหล้าแล้วบัดเดย์
This guy's good.
It's one of the great things about a place like this. You'll never have to fill your own glass.
เปื้อนโจมักกินเหล้า
That could be me someday, I'm thinking.
กินแล้วเมา
Things go just a little wrong, I go off the rails. This would be all too attractive.
เมาแล้วมักกินละอ่อน
I could well see myself singing Happy Birthday in German to tourists in a hotel bar in Jakarta or Bangkok.
นอน
Enjoy my fen phi. It's
So, two things I'm wondering. One, and this is me thinking about traveling through Thailand. Would I be accepted in a karaoke bar singing in English, for one? And for two, I saw a busker earlier in one of the shots. If I was to try my hand at busking, would they arrest me or make fun of me?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
That's, some things you just gotta try yourself, man.
Yeah, I guess I have to try it myself. But if there's anybody that lives in northern Thailand, please let me know.
Yes, in the comments.
Probably save myself an arrest or an ass kicking.
Yes, and please don't get arrested there.
I'll try
Please
not
don't.
to. I'll try not to.
This is a fantastic discovery.
กินเหล้า
This is going to stick in my head now. That's not-
โจมักกินเหล้า
Hey. On the pool table. Not snooker.
Chiang Mai at night, and we are well on our way. To where? To what? I don't know. I don't much care.
อยู่ก็ถ่ายให้เหลือเกินเลยเนาะ
But I do know it's time to eat. In Thailand, it's almost always the time to eat. Oh, yes, and drink. We shall be doing that too.
The inevitable ice and beer. Way to drink beer in Southeast Asia.
Beer, you say? Oh, all right. In the interest of research, of course.
Research.
Beer, you got booze, you got ice, you got some grilled meat.
Snackage? Yes, I would like snacks.
They've got pork chin and intestines. You got a spicy dipping sauce. Ah, this is a Chinese liquor.
All right.
Oh,
Tastes like boner medicine.
yes. It also tastes like a dirty sack.
Oh my god.
When did you come to Thailand first?
I believe it was 1987, and I came as a backpacker. It was all about smoking dope on the beach,
Right.
eating mushrooms, chasing girls, and drinking beer. I had a 3-month ticket, and I ended up staying away for 4 years.
Oh wow.
Here we go.
I guess the translation of that is, it's a place you don't want to leave, or I don't know what his story is, but maybe he was forced to leave, but
Or maybe he couldn't leave.
maybe not, But seeing that nightlife, all the good booze, food, and women, I don't think I'd want to leave either.
Yep.
I could say that as a single man.
Yep. I think of that what is it? That Idiot Abroad episode. So just be careful.
I know. Yep.
So what was the dish? There's a dish in every traveler's life where they just said, okay, my previous life is not going to be enough for me anymore,
There's a particular mushroom. They make soup out of it. It was unlike anything I'd ever had in my life.
When I first came out to this part of the world, those noodles, I knew right then. I'm not joking. It wasn't the girls, it wasn't the beaches, the noodles, the greasy bottle of fish sauce, and the smell. It's this terrible moment where you realize, I can't share this. That's it.
About 5 seconds, we're gonna go past a woman who has a cowboy hat on.
ตอนแรกไฟมันส่องตาค่ะก็ได้ใส่บวกพอใส่บวกแล้วลูกค้าก็รู้ว่าร้านใส่บวกอย่างนี้ก็เลยเป็นเอกลักษณ์ค่ะ
The lady with the hat stands out among the dozens of street vendors across from the old city's north gate.
The best khao kamu, or stewed pork leg in the city. Potentially none finer in Thailand.
Yeah, are we doing that?
Well,
For years, she's been serving this, khao kamu, slowly stewed pork.
she cooks it in a master sauce. You know, the Chinese master sauce, where you're cooking it the same thing. It probably goes back at least a generation.
It's like sherry. There's a little bit of the original batch still in there.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
He's hacking red meat all day, and there's like not a drop on the frilly.
This is a sauce that goes with it. It's kind of like a sour chili sauce. And then you got to have some of these pickled mustard greens too, pak dong.
Yeah, it's really tasty.
This place is famous as hell. Like half the people here are tourists, probably Chinese tourists.
ค่ะตอนนี้ก็พูดถึงเยอะค่ะคนกินนี่ทั้งประเทศเลยค่ะเวลาคนกินแล้วบอกว่าอร่อยแล้วก็มีความสุขค่ะ
Let's do it.
You want to stick your feet in some fish water?
No.
No.
All right, let's go, guys. I need to stop at a sports bar. I need to have some chicken wings. I need to have some fried mozzarella sticks. I need to go to a gun range.
So I guess you do get homesick sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes. That's absolutely, like, you have no idea, man. That's so ballsy. Just drinking in a country you know nothing about. You know the amount of trust you place in the people around you?
Yeah. It makes me want to, when I'm out drinking in somewhere in this country, if I see someone that is not from this country, be sure they're okay.
Yeah.
Don't make sure they don't do anything stupid.
Yeah.
All the way up to giving them a place to crash for the night if need be.
Yeah.
And taking them to get biscuits and gravy the next morning.
Ooh. Yep. That's the way to do it, man.
Mm-hmm.
More beer, more food.
If you go on the sidewalk, it'll take us like 10 minutes to get 50 feet. Kind of stay to your right and don't get killed.
What was I saying? Oh yes, beer loves crispy. Beer loves salty. Beer loves fatty. Spicy, salty, fried, together. Happiness.
Oh, okay. No beer.
Okay, what are they drinking?
They're drinking water.
Clear kidney cleaning water. So good. It's so important to a healthy lifestyle. I'd imagine.
Midnight Nam Prik Noon. That's what you do after you've had a few drinks, maybe a lot of drinks, because what you need, maybe you didn't know you needed it, but you do, is Nam Prik, Thai chili dip.
Yeah, Nem Prik is what the vast majority of Thai people who live in America, who come to Thailand to visit, who go back, end up getting busted at the airport for trying to bring in.
We get two kinds, Nam Prik Thai Dang.
It's a combination of chilies, garlic, shrimp paste, dried fish,
and this,
colloquially known as Midnight Nem Prik Noon.
Made from roasted green chilies. Accompanied by God's preferred delivery systems for beer-friendly goodness.
Ooh, yeah?
Yeah,
I'm on that.
A whole bunch of deep-fried little salty, meaty, delicious things. Yes, please.
Uh-huh. And
some eggs.
Kai Tom.
Eggs.
Yes?
You know, yes, something I've loved from the first mouthful I've ever had, right here in Chiang Mai all those years ago. Thai pork sausage.
Crispy, meaty, salty.
I love it. I want to rub it all over my body. And this sausage is so amazing. It's somehow the thing you need right now. This is totally the thing I need right now. Oh, it's so good.
Said the magic word, sausage.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, and crispy and fatty and salty.
After drinks, bro, that's heaven. Heaven.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, come to me, my love, right now. You big, nasty, unfamiliar, semi-cooked egg. Oh, that's so good.
I once wrote, your body isn't a temple, it's an amusement park. Enjoy the ride.
Wee.
But that was before I had a daughter and a respectable job at CNN. So when that little voice in my head said, call it a night, quit while you're ahead, I probably should have listened. Wait, where did we leave off? Ah, yes, now I remember. Bouncing to one bar after another.
We're going that way.
Which way?
That way.
Okay, good.
Andy and I have clearly tucked our way well beyond the threshold of acceptable conduct.
The music. The dance.
But do we call it a night? Quit while we're ahead? No.
We're gonna head over to see a time-honored tradition.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The Ladyboy Cabaret.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, here it is.
Ladyboys, as they're known in Thailand, have led to many an embarrassing moment for the amorous cowboy too buzzed to notice or care much about the details.
My first experience with this kind of atmosphere in Thailand happened in Koh Phangan in 1987. I met this girl and I was like stoked because it was like, oh, she's into me. And like at some point she sat on my lap and she's like, oh, well, I have to go now. I have to go do something. And she gave me a kiss and I was like, I'm in. And the show started. Forgive a guy for making a mistake. Totally.
Many ladyboys, frankly, are pretty spectacular looking, especially the ones who have breasts.
You know, the women are harsh in the buzz. It should be a guy thing.
Absolutely.
They should have a sports bar. Actually, that's a brilliant idea.
You should bring that to New York.
Okay, if we had a ladyboy show in a sports bar, you're gonna watch football, drink a lot of beer, and around beer number 8, bring out the ladyboys.
Just my luck. At a show like this, what happens?
Like she says.
I end up kissing the one lady boy in Thailand who looks like Ernest Borgnine, straight on the lips. Of course, I am completely oblivious to the Dayglow white lipstick all over my face. Out of context, photos of me here tonight end up on the internet. This could look bad.
Hold on, let me back it up. that thing there.
Photos of me here tonight end up on the internet. This could look bad.
I promise I will be careful. I mean...
We'll read your memoirs, bro.
You read my memoirs.
Oh, read your book.
Oh my god. Like, I guess that's part of the Thai experience for foreigners, is that.
I'm good with food and alcohol, man.
I know you are. I know you
God.
are. We have different priorities here.
Awesome show. Good.
Totally going home alone, by the way. I just want to make sure that's established in the continuity. In spite of all evidence to the contrary. Yeah.
Good man. Good man.
Goodness.
Goodness gracious, man. This is a great show, man. I tell you.
Good on him, man. Good on him.
Yeah. Come on now.
Snacks?
Snacks. Let's go eat.
This train has long ago come off the rails. One bar after another. It's time Andy and I head to an appropriate follow-up to a night like we've had. More food, quickly. This has become an emergency situation. There it is.
Drunken noodles, dude.
Drunken
Noodles
noodles.
is actually not a noodle dish. It's something served with rice.
How can you have drunken noodles with no noodles?
This is what we need, whatever it is.
It's something devised for drunken people to eat.
Oh, that's us.
Something to sop up the roiling tide of Lao Cow sloshing around on my stomach. And I need to sober up in case Ernest Borgnine calls. She said she'd call. I feel so used.
Cup and tap. In the north, they love to eat pork here. Look at all the damn chilies. There's a lot of chilies here. We got these fresh red ones. We've got these green ones that were sliced and stir-fried in there. And we've got small green peppers.
Oh my goodness.
สวัสดีค่ะ ชื่อแม่ตุ๊ร้านกระเพราสำหรับคนชอบเผ็ดค่ะ
Oh, whoa. That's hot. Whew. I breathed in, got hit with the chili
Yeah.
down the sides of the throat.
Yeah, you know when you really hit like super hot, like when you feel like you're having a brain hemorrhage? It's like an ice cream headache, but it's like a pepper headache.
Yeah, and your vision starts to tunnel out.
You're halfway through. and you're aware that your hair has just burst into flames.
That perfect balance of pain and pleasure and more pain. Brain flooding with endorphins, and all is well with the world. Until tomorrow morning.
So, dude, I've had a couple of cocktails. I think we should like totally get like tattooed tomorrow, man.
Oh, hell no.
Magic tattoos.
That's when you know you need to quit. It's when you're like, hey, let's go get tattoos.
Oh my god.
Oh, god damn. We got 9 minutes left of this.
Oh my god.
Where do they go from here?
More drinks and more food. Holy shit, this man's setting the pace.
Yeah. Damn, son.
Time for bed.
The hell is this?
This is a fever dream, dude.
Yeah. Good God.
Yeah. 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 100%.
That was perfect.
That was the best explanation of how his night went.
Yeah, yeah.
Goodness.
So I woke up in a state of confusion and deep concern after inadvertently making out with Ernest Bourdain last night. I spiraled into some identity crisis. Inadvertently making out with Ernest Bourdain, I'd like to say. Yeah, it was very traumatic. I need to go to a strip club and watch a football game, mow the lawn, and barbecue all at the same time. I'm on somebody else's lawn. And I don't mean that in a figurative way. I can't talk, it hurts to talk. Oh.
Yes.
You know, every region has sort of an iconic dish. You're talking Northern Thailand, Chiang Mai. This is it. Hearty broth of curry, coconut, noodles, and spices. I am all over that. Oh, yeah. They ate some more onions. The boys at the bar tonight are going to be in for a surprise if they move in for a smooch. God damn, that's good.
I'm a big believer in a healthy, nutritious breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day. My doctor said that. Of course, he also said that just about everything I love and hold dear is killing me, so what does he know?
Attention hippies, this is a salad. Green papaya salad, that's not really a local thing, that's a Busan thing, but I couldn't resist. Spicy papaya salad, some cow soy, and I gotta find a Catholic church. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. I kissed a man on the mouth. Oh, it burns like the fires of hell. Burn away, sin, burn away.
He's having a good time. He's handling that last night very well. That hangover.
I think so. I think
Yeah.
so. As good as you can.
Yeah.
You know.
After
But like
this-
it's like the perfect place to have a hangover though. It's
yeah.
like noodles, broth, like fried food, like rice. Like this is what you need when you wake up hurting.
Yeah. After kissing Ernest Bognarn.
Oh man.
Okay, last meal time, last lap. Stagger across the finish line. Andy's favorite spot in Chiang Mai, a family-run restaurant named Auntie Deng's Hammered Meat. And the jokes pretty much write themselves, folks.
No, every year.
Andy's been coming here forever, since it was only Auntie Deng's lightly slapped meat. He's practically family.
Oh shit.
ทอมจะทำอะไรครับ เป็นทำงานอะไรนะครับ
เดี๋ยวให้ตุ๊กจีนเลย
ตุบจินเนาะ ตุบจินนะ ตุบจินได้ไหมครับ
นี่แหละขอนี่ให้
ทุบจิ้นได้ไหม
ทุบจิ้น
โอเค
จะมาเป็นลูกเขยต้องทุบจิ้นให้เป็นนะ
Hammered meat, here anyway, is beef or pork that's been charcoal grilled, then pulverized into ropey threads to give it a distinctive texture, then served with spicy chili and galangal dip.
ทุบให้ผ่านนะ ถ้าไม่ผ่านเราจะทุบ
พอแล้วไหมครับ พอแล้วเนาะ
พอแล้ว ใช้ได้เลย
ใช้ได้ไหม
เยี่ยม
Oh, so I guess I've been accepted by the family, and I'll be living in the house here next door. And my job is going to be to smash beef with a hammer every night, probably for the rest of my life. ครับขอบคุณครับ
This woman has expectations, dude.
I'm in deep trouble. It's pretty obvious.
Why don't they pound it before they cook it?
It wouldn't look like that if they pounded it before they cooked it.
Right.
Right. The
Well,
whole
I'm not
idea
going
is
to
to
question a classic. Ooh, that's good.
chewy. Chewy. Still chewy. Still chewing. It's delicious.
And because Andy is a VIP and potential future son-in-law, Dad, sporting his 40 amulets of protection, brings out the chef's special, a bitter soup with buffalo tendon spiked with bile.
That doesn't sound good. Man, it is addictive right away.
Deep and dark and herbaceous. You getting some of that heat? Yeah.
You know, we talked about once you experience some of the sensory pleasures of the East, your previous life just isn't adequate anymore.
Yeah, I remember that. That's what he said in the beginning of this. It's like once you experience life in the East, the West just seems a bit dull.
You know, my biggest thing that I would realistically have the hardest time to do is like drop the preconceived notions around the taboos and food and stuff like that. I like I said, I would know myself and I wouldn't ask questions. You know, like I just know myself. I'm like, I'm just gonna be oblivious. I'll ask what the name is, but not what it is.
Yeah. It's like playing not Russian roulette, but Thai roulette.
Yeah, just what is it called? Ignorance is bliss in
Ignorance
this case.
is bliss.
100%.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
When the journey's coming to an end, when the movie's over, what's left to do? Oh yes, wrap things up. I think we've learned something here today in Chiang Mai. I can't sum exactly what that might be right now.
You know, I was thinking about this whole Muhammad said, you know, don't tell me what a man knows or what he says. Tell me where he's traveled. You learn stuff.
Maybe it's to remember to bring something to remove makeup before hitting the cabarets.
Like the first time that I spent a long period of time in Thailand, that sort of brightness, the spiciness, the simple elements making kind of this bright explosion of flavors. When I got back home, I immediately wished I could be back in Thailand.
Or maybe it just say, screw it, and have a good time.
I'll go with that one.
It's quite beautiful. Please, thank you so much.
Om Namo 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 Sangayaw Namo Brasam Namo Namasaw Namo Sangasan Namo Brasam Namo Brasa Savaray Namo Burawi na kariya ko ng muni maraming barita sa mga isang pray na kariya ko ng muni mga barita sa mga isang pray na kariya ko ng muni mga barita sa mga isang pray na kariya ko ng muni mga barita sa mga isang pray na kariya ko ng muni mga barita sa mga isang pray di singit sa nakay banjero kan jewa na may kadis singit sa nakay banjero kan jewa na may kadis singit sa nakay banjero kan jewa na may kadis singit sa nakay banjero kan jewa na may kadis singit
เอาสักบาทแม่บอกว่าเอาสักบาทไม่เอาไปด้วยกันเลย
ชอบไปที่อเมริกานะ
แล้วอ้ายมันไปแล้ว
Oh.
ไอ้เหลือกลับบ้านเถอะไอ้
All right then. All right, that's it.
Hey man, that was
This
awesome.
That was
That was
really
awesome.
awesome. That was a really fun episode. I add Thailand to my list now.
Hey man, you know what, man? I just that's one experience I would love. I feel like I could survive there.
You think
You
so?
know? Yeah. I just know myself. I know my shortcomings, and I would. The only thing that we've learned is bathroom. We've learned that through our idiot abroad. That's one thing we gotta don't skimp on.
Yeah, it's the toilets. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, anyone who's watching who is either from Thailand or has traveled to Thailand, put in the comments any advice, where to go, what for Americans, anything that you want to add to this.
Yeah.
This has been a good crash course, but there's still more to be learned before going over.
Oh, for sure, man. For sure. I feel like you don't go to a country that you don't speak a language of with someone trusted in that country. You know what I mean? You got to have that. That's what he did. He had someone in that country, well versed in that country, to be able to move around like that. You just don't go show up with your blue passport, walk around.
Right, exactly.
That's not what you do anywhere.
Right. Or that's what this guy did in the 80s. I don't know if he knew a bit of the language first, but still, that's what he did. But these days, with the internet being what it is, that information is accessible.
Well, this was awesome, man. I'm somewhat very hungry right now.
Me too. I'm hungry, and if you're making you hungry, and then the mission accomplished.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy, dude.
Hell,
man, this was great.
Hell yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, y'all. Somewhere around, subscribe, watch another video. Wash your hands, scrub your toes, wipe your ass, blow your nose, embrace the globe.
Unplug and do something epic, guys.
Exactly. We'll see you in the next one.
Later.
Fellas, we can be that mistake. Let's do this.